Well, hi, everybody. Sure hope you're having a great day. Let's a little bit delayed on your afternoon weather update because the National Weather Service has just come out with their preliminary survey from the storms that were produced last night. So let's start you off first things first with the Morgan County tornado. An EF2 winds at 135 miles per hour in Morgan County near Deer Lodge. And the images that you see on the screen are products that we were showing you last night. We've got one that shows you wind direction and height, one that shows you debris being lofted in the air, and one that shows you spin in the atmosphere, and of course the radar itself, but you got to diagnose inside the storm. So an EF2 in Morgan County preliminary report there. Also, we had the Granger County tornado, an EF1 with winds up to 110 miles per hour, and again, that was near the Thornhill area in Granger County. So we'll keep you posted on how this all plays out. We've got a big wet weather pattern on the way. So we do have some major things to talk about here above and beyond, obviously, the tornadoes that we had last night. Lunchtime observations were hovering in the 40s and 50s, a much chillier day today than what we saw yesterday. We are trending in most locations about 10 to 15, nearly 20 degrees colder at the lunch hour, and that's how we started the day as well. Now, the clouds are starting to fill their way back in. We've had some sunshine early on. Clouds are starting to move back in. Can't rule out a couple of spotty showers. I've got about a 20% chance for rain throughout the day today. Not expecting a whole lot of activity. But again, this is not a sign, but this is just the beginning of a very active wet weather pattern. Lunchtime temperatures, as I mentioned, have been hovering in the 40s and the 50s. We're on our way back into the 50s yet. Maybe a couple pockets of low 60s, but generally speaking, we're nearly 15 to 20 degrees cooler today than what we were yesterday. And that's going to be the story as we get into the evening hours. Now, when you look at your precipitation chances, elevated rain chances over the next 7 days. But again, if you've been with me for the last few days, it doesn't stop there. So all the way through Sunday, we're not expecting a whole lot of precipitation. But all the way through Tuesday, we're going to pick up a lot more and even more as we get into our Wednesday and Thursday. We're talking about the possibility of 2 to 4 inches of rainfall. Maybe even higher amounts than that. And that takes us all the way through next Thursday. So flood concerns will really increase next week. And it may not stop there. Climate Prediction Center is predicting above average precipitation over the next 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 days out. So above and beyond the 7-day forecast. I can't stress enough. The folks that dealt with the floods last year, you need to pay attention. Time now to prepare and get an idea of what you're going to do, because I do anticipate flooding concerns, or flooding issues anyways, as we get into the next couple of weeks. Temperature trend, we go from the 50s today, back into the 70s tomorrow, and then back into the 40s on Sunday. And then we'll kind of moderate closer to those seasonal averages as we get into next week. So Saturday is actually going to be a great day. Again, there's your temperature trend. Let's show you above and beyond that, your temperature outlook. This is your 6 to 10 and your 8 to 14 day outlook. No really big signs of colder air. I know we were talking about it about a week ago. Maybe we have some colder air come through around the 10th or so of February. At this point of the game, it doesn't look like it's going to be anything crazy. It's just the cooler temperatures, the more seasonable weather that we've been experiencing throughout the day today. By the way, I had a black shirt on this morning. You're probably like, what just keeps changing on us? No, it's Wear Red for Women today. Heart health for women. Wear your red. Hopefully you're representing all the ladies in the world. Wear red for women. Still have the black shirt underneath. Anyways, I'll keep you posted. We'll see what the National Weather Service does. Again, those are the preliminary reports that I just gave you at the beginning of this weathercast. We'll see if they have to adjust anything. Of course, they're going to come up with the length of the path, the width of the path, so more information to come out on those tornadoes. Listen, I want you to always stay on top of the weather forecast. We're talking about flooding potentially next week. We had tornadoes last night. You need to stay in the know with the number one app, in my personal opinion. I didn't make it. I don't even own it. I just run it for East Tennessee weather, right? But it is a solid tool to keep you in the know, on top of the weather situation when inclement weather is moving on through. Here's more. Plan your day with the East Tennessee Weather app. From video forecast weather updates to an interactive radar giving you past, current, and future radar of 2 hours to day part, 7 days, current conditions, access to the only 24-hour weather channel right here in East Tennessee, live weather cameras, and severe weather alerts from the National Weather Service. Download the app today to always stay in the know. This is East Tennessee Weather. Weather when you want it.